Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota in Nashville. Come to you with another part of the TTLS, the Toyota Trim Level Series. I'm going to show you this 2021 Toyota Sequoia Nightshade Edition. Now, Nightshade is new for 2021. Obviously, the body style has not changed in a while on the Sequoia, of course, but some things are different on this one, and I'm going to kind of give you a quick sneak peek here, and then I'm going to kind of go over the rest of it here so you guys can definitely relish in what this is with the new Sequoia here. So first off, like I said, the Nightshade is going to have a few things that are going to be different, but several things will be the same as the other Sequoia. So first off, you do have the 5.7 liter engine, same engine that's in the Tundra. It's 381 horsepower, 401 foot-pounds of torque at 3,600 RPM. Four-wheel drive is in this particular vehicle. You can have a two-wheel drive version of this, but there's kind of few and far between on what those are. So the body construction is the body on frame construction like the other trucks are. So that mimics the 4Runner, that mimics the trucks, the Tacoma, the Tundra. All those are body on frame construction. So definitely that's something that's not really all that new with anything. I mean, that's just how Toyota does it. So it's let me see, it's actually a low emission vehicle. So it even says that right here. It's California Air Resources Board low emission vehicle, which is kind of cool. So I know that our HUV lane will let you drive a low emission vehicle in the HUV lane. So apparently a Sequoia would qualify for that. So that's actually pretty cool. So you have a 6-speed electronically controlled transmission with intelligence. Of course, the transmission will learn how you drive, which is actually a pretty cool feature, and it'll help to drive a little bit better for you. So your front suspension is your high-mounted coil spring. Kind of give you a peek here. You can kind of take a look at that in the back there. High-mounted coil spring, of course. For that. So did want to mention this is kind of similar to the limited trim. So if you're trying to compare it to one, it's kind of in the middle as per how the Nightshade goes. So very similar to the limited trim on what you're going to find on the inside, on the outside, but obviously a few differences based off of just being the Nightshade edition, of course. So let me see here. So your wheels are 20-inch. Of course, so 20-inch by 8-inch aluminum alloy wheels, double wishbone front suspension with your low pressure gas filled shock absorbers, hollow stabilizer bar, rear coil spring, independent double wishbone rear suspension, and you also have your brakes are your power assisted 4-wheel anti-lock brake system. I mean, this is all pretty pretty standard stuff, of course. So now your exterior, a lot of this is where you're going to get into your Nightshade edition. This one being black, I'm gonna have to point out a couple things to you that will be black on all of them. So first off, what you'll notice is your door handles here. These are black, all right? They're black because it's black, but they're also black. So if you have a white one, that's a Nightshade edition, these handles will be black. So no matter what it is, those handles will be black on the Nightshade edition. The wheels, as you saw down there, those will be black on the Nightshade edition as well. These mirror caps right here will be black on the Nightshade edition as well. You're also going to notice your chrome grille. It's got like a black hue to it around the outside there and that. And then you also have your blacked out emblem on the front. You have some black accents to your headlights, black accents around your fog lights. Let me see here. So you also have your lower bumper opening with darkened chrome surround. That's kind of what I was talking about down there. Your darkened chrome sound or surround. Just need to not talk so fast. Black roof rails. You'll notice that the black roof rails up there. That's going to be standard on everything, but a lot of people like to point that out that it's black up there as well. Darkened chrome body side moldings. So the chrome actually, you can see that it's chrome and it's got a little bit of a shine to it, but it's actually kind of like a shaded chrome. So I mean, it's hard to explain exactly what it is without seeing it up close for you guys, but it's a shaded chrome. So it still has a shine, but it's a shaded chrome for you. So your hubcaps, your lug nuts, or wheel nuts as most people call them, those are also going to be black as well. Let me see what else I want to point out here. Oh yeah, so you're also going to have your logos here that are going to be right there. That is going to be blacked out as well. So you'll see in the back there. Now the Sequoia part is right here. That's got that same hue to it. Blacked out emblem is right there as well. It's just, you're gonna have everything blacked out that can really be blacked out. Obviously your lights can't be blacked out, things like that. They're not gonna do that, so just Toyota doesn't. So that's all part of your Nightshade package, of course. Color keyed rear spoiler. You'll notice that's up top here. That's not gonna be always black. That'll be the color of the vehicle. This is what's known as your spoiler up top. You'll have that on all of your Sequoias as well. So so we're kind of taking the back off, or taking the outside off right here. So you'll notice that you do have running boards as well on this one. It is the black running boards are actually a standard feature. So that's not an option. It's actually a standard feature. So you're going to have right here, you'll see you can smart key system. That's going to be standard. So you can lock your door like that. Right, as soon as you put your hand back here, you can unlock your door. That'll unlock all the doors, so that is a pretty cool feature. You'll notice you're going to have your sets for your seats, so you can set your position. And I've done another video too. This is your key on the Sequoia. You can actually set it to whoever grabs that outside door, to where your seats will move. And I believe on the Sequoia, your mirrors will actually move as well. And it should also adjust your steering wheel to the right position based off of whoever has that. You're going to notice right here, this button right here, you hit that button while you're started. Let me come over here and hit the actual right button. So if you hit that button while the engines are turned on, or while your ignition's turned on, it will fold the mirrors in, or it'll move the mirrors out for you when you hit that button right there. Some people ask what this is. This is for the interior lights, so that you can turn the interior lights on or off by one switch, or on with the door. So that's another way that works. JBL sound system. All right, so you got the JBL sound system through here. You got auto up, auto down on your front windows only. Obviously you have your lockout capability that you can do on the back. Your interior is a leather interior. This is gonna be your Softex leather, really nice. You have the ability on your seat to go with your lumbar on the back. This one right here, if you see the front of the seat, it'll actually move the front of the seat forward and back. Don't know if you can see how good that works or not, but it'll move that seat to where it can be in a little bit better, or a little bit different of a position for you. And then, like I said, your steering wheel will move up or down, and you can set all that right there too. So it would move your seat positions for you. These are heated seats as well, so I do want to mention that those are heated seats too. So let me see, that's a 10-way power adjustable driver's seat, 6-way power adjustable passenger seat, so you can move that as well as however you want to. All right, so I'm gonna hop in here. I'm gonna show you a few more features on the inside of this massive vehicle. So I'm gonna set the key down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually turn the air system down here, so that way you can hear me a little bit better. So what you'll notice here, you do have a 7-inch screen. You can pause live radio as well here. You'll notice that this is your home screen integrated map system. So that is a really cool feature on this one. Now this is the premium JBL system. So you do have a base level JBL system, which would give you I don't believe it has the integrated map to it. So but definitely check that. I want to make sure before I tell you that. You guys know how I am. So standard is premium audio with dynamic navigation, so it does have that. It includes 12 speakers, touchscreen HD radio, 2 USB charge ports, dynamic navigation, dynamic POI search. All of that is standard. You also have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a Sirius XM, all standard. Sirius XM has a 3-month trial subscription with it. You also get Safety Connect. That is free for the first year. If you look up here, you'll see this is your Safety Connect. So you can hit that button and you can call for help should you need it for any reason. Or I always tell people, just call it if you need help, but don't call it because somebody shorted you on some nuggets. All right. So anyway, so you'll have that. You'll have Service Connect with a 10-year trial where you'll connect to the service department. It's a really great feature. So if your car has a problem, it will tell on itself. Service department can call you and tell you what's wrong with it a lot of times before you ever even have to call them. You also have Remote Connect. Remote Connect is amazing. Check out my videos on Remote Connect, but you can start this vehicle from your phone. It has remote start capability. You can do it from your phone, from your key fob. It's a very, very awesome feature to be able to have and to love, of course. But you've got all of that. Like I said, Apple CarPlay is standard as well. A lot of people love this. I'm gonna hit this button here, and what you'll notice is, if we look in the back, hang on, let me turn this around here. And if we look in the back, you'll see that that window is down, and you can raise that window back up with that switch. So a lot of people really love that. That's something that's on the 4Runner and something that's on the Tundra, on certain Tundras, and on this vehicle as well. So this is your 4-wheel drive button. I always tell people, if you are not sure whether the vehicle you're looking at or not is 4-wheel drive or not, check for this. Whether it's a Tacoma, whether it's a Tundra, something like that, check for this. Some of your 4Runners will actually have them a little bit further down. It's like right here on a 4Runner, you'll have a stick kind of over here. So if that's the case, then you'd be able to tell if it was a 4-wheel drive. I've had some people buy a vehicle and think that it was a 4-wheel drive and it was a 2-wheel drive, and then they got to come and trade it in, and it's usually they don't go to the same spot because they feel pretty bad about it. So anyway, so kind of coming back over here, you can see your Safety Sense P is standard here. So you have your dynamic cruise control, your lane departure, all of that is standard. Pre-collision system. You also have pedestrian detection, of course. All of that is standard on here. By the way, I'll hit this here so you can see you have your full map. We are here at Beeman Toyota in Nashville, of course. So a lot of things that you can do. You can see your Remote Connect authorization. All of that's right there. So JBL, you'll always see a branded system if it's the JBL branded system. Really cool feature here too. Heated seats, they are right here. Those are your heated seats. Very easy. You just throw those up or throw those down to heat your seats. It is about 100 degrees here right now. Actually, it says 91. Feels like it's about 100 degrees here right now. I am not leaving the heated seat on, and I'm sure y'all can appreciate that. Sunroof is standard as well. By the way, just in case you didn't see that, sunroof up there, that is standard. So awesome. So you'll also notice you have two glove boxes. Easiest way to describe them, you have an upper box and a lower box. That is something that's been around for a while, but it's good to know that you've got a lot of storage. You'll also notice both doors, you have these right here. That's also storage in both doors. Some people use them for different things. You'll also notice more storage right here. What could you use that for? Heck, I don't know. But it's there if you need it. So, but just something else that's hidden and something for you to love, right? I'm going to show you the center console right here. You're going to notice this thing's big. This thing mimics the Tundra a lot. So what you're going to see is very same thing that you can have in the Tundra. You can get a console safe in here too. So if you had a handgun, something like that you wanted to hide, you could do that. You can also pull this out and you can actually put hanging files in there. So if you're using it for work or something like that, you want to put hanging files, you can pull that out and you can do that. People always ask, that is the front license plate. It's just kind of there. So if somebody needed it, they could do that. Home link on the rearview mirror, which is right there, that is a very good system to have too. Very nice when you have the home link system. So let me check my notes here, see if there's anything I want to do in the front. Oh yeah, of course. We'll show you your screen up here. This is your 4-inch screen. It's actually a 4.2, and for those of you that call me out when I'm wrong or when I'm not 100% exact, it's a 4.2-inch screen. You can see things like your tire pressures. You can see all kinds of stuff over here. You can change settings, vehicle settings, things along those lines, right? There's your digital speed and all of that. So there's one button that is right here that I like to show people too. So if you actually are over on anything over here and you're down on something or whatever you're doing here, if you hit that button, you'll go back to your home screen and you can set that home screen to whatever you would want it to be. So all right, so Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down here right now, just because I want to go into the back seats. I'm going to show you your captain's chairs in your back seat. So you have a 7-passenger seating in here, and I'll unlock it because I played with the door locks for you guys. So you're going to have a 7-passenger seating. You'll see that you do have the pockets on the back of both seats. You do have rear air controls back here. On this trim level, there are not heated seats in the back. I've had people ask that as well. You do have a track though, as you can see, that one's on the track right there, that you can actually grab these and you can put them in different spots to allow for less leg room in the back. You also have the ability through that lever right there to either recline that seat, and I'll kind of give you a show there on how you can recline that. You can do anywhere in between there, or of course you can lift that up, pull that forward so that you can very easily actually get into the back seat. And this is a 60-40 split for the back seat. The back seat is up. Now I do want to show you that you have this right here. All right, so these seats are power fold. You can fold them from back here. You can also fold them from up front. So you can, or sorry, from in the back, sorry. So you can do that, lift them up, lift them down, right? So you can do them however you want to do them. It's just a really cool system. You can do what you need to, get in the seats, get you know, and then it'll always give you a little beep in case it's not there, and then that is your recline, to where you can recline the back seats. Just a really cool feature. All right, so those don't move. They're not on a track. They will fold down, they will fold up. Oh, by the way, you also have this switch up here, which you can use to fold those flat, in case you need to fold those flat for any reason, of course. So which hard to do with one hand when I'm trying to do the opposite. So there you go. So I've lifted that back up, but you can definitely see it's leather all the way through. There's not which Softex leather, not a whole lot of changes there. You'll also notice you have some extra speakers back here, additional speakers down here, of course, and you also have your sunshades for the back seat. Just a very cool feature to be able to use in the back seat. Also have this right here, which is your cup holders for your back seat. Excuse me. So you'll also notice, I'm going to show you this here, a lot of people with these have families. Very easy to get into the latch system, to where you latch the seat down. Just very easy to put a car seat in here. Don't have to fight it too much, so that is always good news. I'm going to show you too. You can see how you can press and hold here. You have the back gate. Now, while I'm back here, I do want to mention that you have right here is your tow. So very easy to plug in. You have a 7-way, and you also have the 4-way plug in there. Your towing on this one's up to about 7,400 pounds, so that's very, very nice. So what you'll notice back here, these are the switches for folding the seat down. So you can fold that seat down. You cannot recline it from back here, but you can fold it down. There's no reason to recline it from back here, so there's not really a reason to ask the question on why. You do have some additional storage that's back here that you can use. Just, you know, like I said, you can kind of see how the seats look here. These are mats, of course. These are for obvious reasons. You know what the mats are for. Power up, power down. You can see there's your for your back tailgate to come up or come down. It's a very nice system. I know I said nice like 27 times. That's okay. It is a nice system. Smart key on all of the doors. Obviously, your lift gate with a push button. You see, I'm just kind of looking at my. Oh, your sun visors are extendable, by the way. That's pretty interesting to know there too. Trying to think if there's anything else. So let's pop over to our safety and convenience. Just kind of give you a look here at it while I'm talking to you about that. Of course. It does have the 5.7. I think I already mentioned that, same as in the Tundra. 5.7 liter V8, of course. Star safety system, of course. Your driver airbags, all of those things are in there. You also have your knee airbags. the latch system, of course. Rear cross traffic alert, blind spot monitor is standard on this one, and you also have heated mirrors that are standard, by the way. So if you see this little symbol right there, you have a heated mirror. Blind spot monitor is right here. You guys can kind of see that. But rear cross traffic alert, if you're backing up and a car is about to cross behind you, it can actually alert you that there's a car about to cross behind you. So that is definitely a good system to have, just in case you're driving a big car, which, hey, this one qualifies. So you, let me see. Oh, by the way, you also have lane change assist, which is actually, if you look in here, you have that little icon in there that'll light up when you have your turn signals on, and then obviously your anti-theft systems and that are all standard as well. So just a really awesome vehicle. I mean, if you need a big vehicle, this is what's known as a big vehicle. There are competitors to this, obviously, and most of us know who they are. If you're looking for a Sequoia, you know what competes with this car. The thing about it is I would say that this one holds its value better than anything else out there. Once again, I always give you my opinion on stuff like that, and I'm right, just because I can see these things coming in, and I can tell you when they come in, number one, they don't last long on the ground. You know, when they're used, when you can actually give a little bit of a discount on them, when you can, you know, those types of things, they don't last long, but they tend to be, they really hold the value over what you buy them for, as opposed to some of the big competitors that are out there. And like I said, I'm not going to say their names, but you guys know who they are. So, but definitely, this is part of your TTLS, your Toyota Trim Level Series. This is the Sequoia. This is the Nightshade Edition, and I hope you guys love this car. So definitely let me know if you guys have any questions on this vehicle. Like I said, it's hard to find a better one than the you know, the Toyota when you're talking about quality, reliability, cost of ownership, and how awesome they are. So definitely a great vehicle. The Sequoia is actually made in America, by the way. So if you're in America, it's made in America. Let's put it that way. I don't want to get in an argument with some of you guys overseas that I know make them overseas as well. But if you buy it in America, chances are it's made here. But definitely let me know if you guys have any questions. Like, subscribe. Hopefully I've been pretty thorough for you. And like I said, I never claim to get 100% of everything on here. I'm just trying to give you an overview so that you can see what you'd be getting in the Nightshade, in the Sequoia, and then hopefully you guys really like this car. So definitely love all these blackouts. There are some of these features that would be available on other trims, like the blackouts and that. And like I said, this is very close to the limited trim for what you get on the inside. So if you don't like the Nightshade, maybe you'll like the limited version. Maybe you need to go up to the Platinum. Obviously the Pro is available in this one too. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Steve Walsh, Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.